Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to Way Back Movies. I'm James, and today's video is going to be another in my Average James 4K review series. For this one, we're going to go all the way back to 2001 to check out Criterion's very first 4K release, and that is Mulholland Drive. Hey everybody, thanks for checking out the channel. If you're new here, please think about hitting that like and subscribe button. I try to put out videos at least 2 to 3 times a week on various movie-related topics. And like I said, this is going to be another in my Average James 4K video series. These are basically review videos of 4K movies that are for average people. I have fairly nice equipment, TV. I've got surround sound with Atmos, but it's definitely not the fanciest equipment. So this is going to be a review for people that are just kind of regular folks that, you know, what you can expect if you decide you want to pick this one up on 4K. Like I said, this is 2001's Mulholland Drive. Right there, this is Criterion's very first 4K release. This one just came out earlier this week, actually, of recording this video. Watched it the other day. It's actually the first time I watched it. Now, if you've never seen this one, basically it's about a woman. At the very beginning, she's in a car accident. She has amnesia. Runs into this lady's house, and she tries to help her kind of, find out who she is and whatnot. And then various other stories kind of mingle in there, which, and I watched it, and it was going pretty good. I'm thinking, okay, we're gonna, find out. You're getting close to the end. We're gonna find out who she is, and then it's like, I mean, I guess this is a David Lynch. I'm not really a big fan of his stuff or seen a lot of his stuff. It just went like way, way over here. One of those where you start watching it and you wonder, like, did I fall asleep for like 20 minutes and miss something, or did someone slip something in my drink? Like, I have, like, it just went way to left field, and it just goes kind of wonky. Some people like that. Me personally, I kind of like there to be, it's like a story from school. There needs to be a beginning, a middle, and an end. I kind of like the end to kind of have something to do with the beginning and the middle. But whatever. We're not going to go to delve too much into what about the movie. This is more about the picture quality and the audio quality. But I will give you some info on this. Like I said, this is the Criterion Collection. So there are a ton of features on this one. Like I said, it came out in 2001. It's 146 minutes long, so you're looking at 2 hours 26 minutes. It's got a 185 by 1 aspect ratio, and you do get a 4K disc and a Blu-ray copy on this one, so you do in fact get both. But just going over some of the special features here. This was the director who, like I said, is David Lynch. It is a director-approved 4K, it says. And then on the Blu-ray is where you've got all your special features. New 4K digital restoration, supervised by director David Lynch and director of photography Peter Deming. You get a 5.1 surround DTS HD master audio track on. It says on the 4K disc only, so that's not on the Blu-ray version. You get the one 4K disc of the film presented in Dolby Vision HDR and one Blu-ray with the film and the special features. You get interviews from 2015 with David Lynch, Peter Deming, the director of photography. You get interviews with actors Naomi Watts, Justin Theroux, and Laura Herring. Composer Angelo Badalamenti. Well, I don't know if I said that right or not. Production designer Jack Fisk, and casting director Joanna Ray. You get some on-set footage, a deleted scene. Just it says scene is in singular, so just one deleted scene, I guess. You get the trailer plus an interview with Lynch from the 2005 edition of filmmaker and writer Chris Rodley's book Lynch on Lynch. All right, so this is the the cover. It's that kind of like book. Some of these come in like this. Some of them are Criterion kind of varies. Sometimes you just get really the case. Sometimes you get the almost like a digibook type of thing. So this just pulls out right here of the box, and then you've got get the blue key there. Boom. It actually opens up. You do get a little booklet inside. Not going to go really into too much into this. It's kind of just some artwork, some writings on the on the movie, kind of a interview, stuff like that, probably from David Lynch. So yeah, nice little book in there. Usually, with Criterion, you get stuff like that. So yeah, here's if when you first open it up, you get that. And then you got just some weird character there. You get your 2 discs. And then, yeah, that right there, that's on that club that they go to that I didn't get to save my life. I'm sure some more artsier film folks can tell you the deeper meaning of what that scene meant or what half this movie meant, but I am not that person, so I have no earthly idea. So yeah, that is the set. Like I said, overall nice set. Criterion always does a good job on these. That's why they're so expensive. Although I did get this because it's November. They do the Criterion sale. So this was actually only $24.95, I think, from Amazon. So not too bad, especially for their first 4K. Citizen Kane comes out. There's actually, I think, like 3 that come out. Citizen Kane, or next week. Citizen Kane, Uncut Gems, and Menace to Society. I think Menace to Society is not even part of the 50% sale, so that one's a little bit pricier. But for the fact that this is their first 4K, I kind of expected it to be a lot more. Just kind of got lucky. So not too bad on the price if you are looking to pick it up. But as far as the 4K goes, I was really impressed with this. I mean, it's Criterion, so I kind of expected it to be really good, or at least put in a good effort. It wasn't just going to be kind of like half-assed, like some other movie companies do. But I thought it looked really good. The black levels definitely were really strong there. You didn't get any kind of weird, like, off black colors. Like at nighttime, the blacks were black. You definitely saw that. And then it mixed well with the lighting because obviously at the beginning there's the car accident. It happens at night. So there's a lot of dark scenes on there, but you didn't get that, like, weird black where it looks like a black t-shirt that you've washed 1,000 times and it's all faded. It definitely was some really dark blacks on that one, and then like I said, the lights came through good. Overall, it's not the brightest movie in the world. So you're not going to get like some kind of lush color palette, although there are some scenes that look good. The colors look natural, which is obviously what you want. You don't want it to be some kind of weird, shades of people and stuff like that. So yeah, I mean, I think that, like I said, the colors look good. The scenes that were supposed to have, kind of a nice color to it look nice. Like I said, obviously the night scenes, and there's a little bit more of that later on in the movie, but looked really good. Different, colors came out really well. So I thought that looked really good. There is grain on there, but it's nothing overpowering. Just kind of your usual amount, I guess, of grain. You're not gonna, if you don't like grain, hey, it's just know it's there. But if you like that more natural, hey, this was filmed on film, kind of a little bit of grain in there, you are gonna get that. So overall, like picture quality, I thought it looked really good for their first go. Like I said, it's Criterion, so I was, expecting it to kind of be like that. And I guess you could say I got what I expected them to do. I thought it looked really great. The audio, I thought it sounded really good as well. It's nothing spectacular. This movie's not really something that's gonna test your surround sound system, I would say. There is a lot of suspense music. I don't know why, but there's a lot of suspense music in this one. It wasn't really, I didn't, I mean, obviously, if I don't want to give too much away, but there's a mobster element to it. If you haven't seen it, I don't want to give it too much away, but yeah, there's a mobster, element to it. But it just seemed like there was a lot of like real loud kind of, just started to get louder and louder kind of music that was type of like thriller type music that I didn't even know why they were playing it. But it sounded good, so I mean that's a bonus. But yeah, like I said, the movie's not really intended. This isn't obviously an effects heavy movie. It's a plot driven movie, so you're not going to get anything amazing coming through on any kind of, like, well, it's not Atmos anyway, but you're not going to get a lot of amazing stuff like that. But the sound was good. The audio, the dialogue came through pretty good. Had to turn it up a little bit at some points to hear some of the audio, especially compared to the background music. Like I've said in previous videos, I live in an apartment, so I can't just jack the volume up like real loud, So there would be times where I could have it up where you could hear the audio well as far as the dialogue, and then the music would come in real loud, so I kind of have to turn it down. So there was a little bit of going down, going back up, going down. But overall, it sounded really good. I didn't have any issues with it. Bass was okay. Nothing. Like I said, nothing overpowering. It's just not that kind of movie. But overall, for what it's supposed to be, the sound is supposed to be for this movie, I thought it sounded really good. As far as the 4K version. So overall, like I said, if you like the movie, let me preface that. If you haven't seen this one or any David Lynch movie, these are kind of out there. So, just keep that in mind. This may be one of those you might want to watch first and then decide. But if you do enjoy the movie, I definitely would recommend picking up the 4K. Like I said, picture quality was good. Black levels were really good, and had just the right amount of color. Textures and everything look good. Like I said, a little bit of grain on there, but it's to be expected. They didn't do any kind of reduction on that or whatever, which then you're going to start getting weird faces and stuff like that. So overall, it looked good. Audio sounded good. So this is definitely one, especially at this price point right now, if you can get it in November or when their next sale is. Was that June or July? I think I can't remember. Whenever their next sale is, I definitely would pick this one up. Looks good. Can't wait to check out the ones coming up, especially Citizen Kane, since obviously that's in black and white. 4K with black and white movies always seems to make them look a lot better. So those are definitely ones to look forward to. But if you are, like I said, if you're a fan of this movie, I would definitely pick it up on the 4K. Definitely worth the price, especially for that $24.95 at this point. All right, guys, that is it for this video. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know, did you pick up Mulholland Drive? And if so, what did you think of the 4K? Or have you seen the movie, and what did you think of it overall? Like I said, not really my cup of tea. I get why people enjoy it. I kind of like to, I don't want to have to go into like some kind of deep thought process on what exactly I just watched when the credits roll. I didn't, I don't like to go like, wait, what? Like that kind of thing when the movie's done. But some people enjoy that. So let me know in the comments down below. Did you actually like this movie? And like I said, did you pick it up on 4K? Are you going to? If so, let me know what you thought about it. And as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I will see y'all in the next video.